Exactly, because we're going to be down.
Exactly, we're going to be down to just 4, and we'll see how it pans out later. Of course, stick to us. By the time we come back on Monday, we'll be doing a grand preview of the final of the Channels International Kids Cup. Also, let's move on the show now. Let's talk about the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. It's kicked off yesterday. An African side, Senegal, got up to a fantastic start, 2-0 win. They got today is going to be the turn of the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. They're making their comeback after missing the last edition in South Korea. They're taking on Qatar. Cecilia, Qatar, Nigeria never met at any level before.
Absolutely.
But if you talk about reputation and the standing in the game, that's the confirmation of the fixture there. There's also Ukraine. There's also Ukraine and the USA
also
there. But for us, it's about Qatar, Nigeria. Not the same level when it comes to football reputation, standing, and all that. But if you look at what's going on in Qatar in recent years, the football has grown in leaps and bounds. Both the senior national team and, of course, the genesis of everything has to be their developmental work, which is starting to, bear all this fruit. So it's going to be a very, very tricky fixture. I don't think we should just underrate the Qataris at all. Group C, there's also action in Group C, where you have Honduras taking on New Zealand and Uruguay taking on Norway. But our focus is on Group D.
Obviously, because if you check what happened in 2015, Qatar, of course, they're semi-finalists this time around. But then what happened in 2015 was in New Zealand then, it was the first one as they lost all their games. So playing against Nigeria, they will definitely want to erase that. Just make sure that that doesn't happen again. And Nigeria, as you mentioned, making the first appearance, the return, after missing out, in Korea 2017 and all that. So hopefully they can be able to get something running. But the thing is, there's one of such players who have been, invited into the squad, Tom Dele-Bashiru. There's a player that everyone has been talking about. With the Manchester City make his debut with them in 2017, against Leicester City. But it's part of the Flying Eagles setup because the coach, what he had to do was, after they finished 4th at the African Championship, he feels, look, he needs to get more players. So he had to start scouting from everywhere across the world. As long as you're a Nigerian and you're good, come and try yourself. And he was picked. So he's part of those players that have been picked. He's 19, and so he will be flying the flag later today because we know how good he can be. He scored Yaya Toure, right, in the making. I mean, he's been compared with him.
I don't like comparing players with him. I just like players to be on their own and leave out all that pressure when you start comparing them to legends of the game. Very interesting to see how Tom Dele-Bashiru performs as part of the squad, and everyone will be looking, watching out for him later today. Even FIFA has chosen him as one of the players
to look out for.
At the FIFA World Cup. Let's listen to what he has to say now about representing Nigeria and his aspirations at the World Cup.
In Manchester when I was about 5 years old, and then City Scouts were there at the tournament, and they told me that I should come for a trial, and then I did well at the trial, so they decided to sign me, and I've been there ever since, so from 6 years old till now. It's a great privilege representing my country, something I've wanted to do for a long time now. I'm just happy I've got the opportunity to show everyone what I can do. I just felt like I could get more opportunities here. And it's obviously it's a great privilege playing for my country, so yeah, that's what made me make this decision. It was very good. The new guys are very welcoming. They helped me get settled in very quickly. Training's been good, very intense. And we're starting to bond together, gel together on the pitch. So it'll be good to see what we can do at the tournament. Personally, I just want to put up great performances each game, treat every game like a final, and hopefully get attraction from the biggest clubs in Europe. And as a team, we just need to work together, just take our chances and see what we can do in the tournament.
Manchester City midfielder Tom Dele-Bashiru, of course, will be playing for Nigeria today against Qatar, and of course we're wishing him all the best and the team as well. The coach of the team, Paul Aigbon, has also been talking. He understands it's a very, very crucial game, and winning is very, very important because if you don't win your first game, then the pressure gets really high going into the second one. And it goes on to say that we're here to do our best and to make Nigeria proud. No team is a small team anymore, and Qatar are not any different. We want to do our best and come out of the group. So the first target, obviously, is to qualify.
Get out from the group.
From the group. Then they can start to aspire, for probably the trophy later on.
Absolutely. Get out from the group, aspire for the trophy, and see if you can win it for the first time.